There's some popcorn now, please. Sorry, I just had an overwhelming desire to take off all my clothes and run naked around the stage. This prevents me from streaking. For anybody that didn't get the reference, rest in peace, the amazing Jonathan. And I'm not sure I'm off the page on this, but I'm just going to try to push through it. Okay, I know this is going to sound a little harsh, but we need to kill some people. Hear me out. If I'm wrong, which I don't think I am, explain it to me at the end. So why do we need to kill some people? Well, it all comes down to one simple little 6-syllable word, and it's not the one you're thinking of. Overpopulation. We need to kill some people because we got too many people. The world's population didn't reach 1 billion until around 1800. 100 years later, we had 2 billion. Now we're over 7 billion, and in a few years, we'll be at 8 billion. And the thing is, people used to talk about overpopulation like it was a serious issue, but in more recent years, it seems to have faded into the background as we're dealing with more immediate, in-your-face concerns like, say, global warming. And don't get me wrong, global warming is a serious issue, but there's a pretty much direct correlation between global warming and overpopulation. Yes, there are a lot of other factors at work, but you can't deny that more people equals more greenhouse gases. And I mean, if we could just get rid of a couple billion people, you know, I'm not that ambitious, just a couple billion. If we could get rid of a couple billion people, I mean, would we still be going down this same path to destruction? Probably, but we wouldn't be nearly as far along it. Let me give you an example. You know how you're worried that a few years from now you're going to go out to your mailbox one morning to get your morning mail and your head's going to burst into flames? Well, if we had a couple billion fewer people, you wouldn't have to worry about that. Now granted, down the line, maybe your great-grandchildren have to worry about their heads bursting into flame when they go to the mailbox. But who cares? You'll be dead then. Screw your great-grandchildren. I'm kidding. They're not going to have mailboxes then. The point is, if we can get rid of a lot of people, maybe we can not only delay the inevitable, maybe we can actually turn around on this path and actually save our species. Maybe it's not too late to dream of a world where nobody's head has to burst into flame at the mailbox. So yeah, we got to get rid of people. We got to kill some people. So who are we going to kill? You might be tempted to say we should kill people that already deserve to die anyway, like, say, serial killers. And look, I get it. Serial killers do not have a very positive reputation in today's society. And if I'm being honest, I'm not a fan either. In fact, every time I read an article about a serial killer, I think to myself, jerk, going around killing a series of people. But there's a couple things to consider here. One, there's not really that many serial killers. Most estimates say only a few thousand on the entire planet right now, and did I mention we're closing in on 8 billion people? And the other thing is, and I hate to have to say this, my whole argument is that we need to kill some people, and let's face it, serial killers are helping us with that. In fact, if any of you is a serial killer, and I wouldn't expect you to admit that in public, because that would make you like the worst serial killer of all time and actually be a little embarrassing, but if any of you is a serial killer, I just want to say that I think you're the scum of the earth and the absolute worst that our species has to offer, and, you know, keep up the good work. So it's not the serial killers. Who are we going to kill? Obviously, it has to be a group of people that is much larger than serial killers. I've been thinking about this. What if we kill all the people that don't know the difference between Y-O-U-R and Y-O-U, yeah, apostrophe R-E? Now, am I saying that the people that don't know the difference between your and your deserve to die? In my official capacity as an English teacher, no comment. But my point is, you can't deny that there's a lot of them. And, I mean, if we could get rid of all the your people, I mean, Mother Earth would be like, whew, I can breathe again. But I get it. I get it. I see it in Y-O-U-R faces. We're never going to get broad public support for the killing of a bunch of people who don't deserve it. You're right. You're right. Y-O-U''R-E, right. Okay, but this is good. This is good. We're figuring this out in real time. We need to kill a group of people that is large enough that it could actually ease the burden on the planet, but at the same time, it's got to be a group of people that nobody could deny deserves to die. I seem to be drawing a blank. Nothing comes to mind. Maybe oh my God. Internet trolls. It's perfect. It's so perfect. I mean, are there enough internet trolls that getting rid of all of them could help us with what's going on with global warming? I mean, my God, have you ever been on the internet? Every time a social media platform bans one of these cretins, 3 more pop up in their place like some acne-encrusted basement-dwelling hydra. That was for all the Greek mythology fans in the audience. Deserve to die? Don't even come up to me after this and tell me that you don't think internet trolls deserve to die. Because if you do, I'm going to know 2 things about you. 1, you are an internet troll. And 2, you're trolling me. And it's not even the internet. I mean, can't you have some basic dignity and restrict your trolling to the internet for what will hopefully be the short-ass remainder of your life? But I digress. The point is, if we just do this, if we just get rid of all the internet trolls, I mean, we might even be able to save our species. And I tell you one thing for sure, Mother Earth will say thank you. And we'll say, you're welcome.